We have looked at addition, subtraction, and multiplication for exploding dots. Now it is time for division. Let's start with the division problem whose answer we might be able to see right away. What is 3,906? And the answer to that would be 1,302. If you're not sure about that, you can think of 3,906 as 3,000 plus 900 plus 6 and divide each of those separately. And we see that we'll end up with 1,000 plus 300 plus 2. And we can really see this if we draw a picture of 3,906 in a 10-1 machine. And so dividing by 3 means we're trying to form groups of 3. So every time we have 3 dots, that's going to be a group of 3. And you can see that in the thousands place, we have 3 dots. So I circle, I can make one group. Out of 9 dots in the hundreds place, I can do 3 groups of 3. And then in the ones place, I have 6 dots. I can make 2 more groups. So 1,302. And that's it. We're doing division, and seeing division answers just pop right out. So let's try to do 402 divided by 3 using dots and boxes. So let's make our own. 402 means I have 4 dots in the hundreds place and 2 dots in the ones place. And now I'm looking for groups of 3. So there is a group of 3. I can form one group, and then I have 1 left over. And so the way I deal with that is I unexplode. I take this dot and kablooey, that unexplodes into 10 dots in the next box over. And now I want to form a group of 3. There's another group of 3, and there's another group of 3. So I can make 3 groups of 3. And I have 1 left over. So I'm going to unexplode that one, kaboom, and I go 10 dots in the ones place. And now there's a group of 3, there's another group of 3, there's another group of 3, and there's a 4th group of 3. I can form 4 groups and no remainder. So 402 divided by 3 is equal to 134 with no remainder. Now, division by single-digit number is all well and good. What about division by multi-digit numbers? Let's consider 276 divided by 12. And here is a picture of 276 in a 10-1 machine. We're looking for groups of 12, and well, this was so going back here. Notice that we don't have 12 dots in any of these machines. I mean, we can do a bunch of unexplosions, but there's another way we can go about this. And that is, think about what 12 looks like. 12 would be 12 dots in a box. But in a 10-1 machine, we can do an explosion, and it becomes 1 dot in the next box over and 2 dots in the ones place. So we can think of 12 as 1 dot followed by 2 dots in the next box over. Okay, so now we're looking for groups of 12 where we have 1 dot and 2 dots in the next one over. You can see that there is 1 circled already, so there's 1 group. Within each loop of 12 we circled, the 12 dots actually reside in the right part of the loop, so we have found 1 group of 12 at the tens level. And you want to continue on, keep looking for groups of 1 and 2. I can find 2 more, another group in the tens level, and 3 more groups in the ones level. And we'll end up with 276 divided by 12 is 23. So let's try 3,974 divided by 12. So I start with 3 dots, and then 9 dots, seven more, and 4 dots. Okay, so I'm looking for groups of 1 and 2. So I circle, there's 1 dot followed by 2 dots. There's 1 dot followed by 2 dots, and I can do it one more time. So I can form 3 groups in the hundreds place. Now I take one dot matched with 2 in the tens place. There's one group of 12. Here's another group of 12. And let's do one more group of 12. I can form 3 groups in the tens place. Now I take this one with 2 dots in the ones place. I can make one more group. So it looks like 3,974 divided by 12 is equal to 331, and then I have 2 left over.